Stephanie. I forgot to turn off my audio. How are you doing? I had to grab my sun hat because it's really bright out today. The first time I've got to do a Sunday stream outside this year. I just grabbed this hat and I ripped it while I was grabbing it. The stupid ribbon. Oh well. You doing okay? Sure. Link is up above. Love to have you join me. On your knock, dear, on my old front door. Hello. Hi. Hi, Fatty. Hi, Teddy.
He's being feisty.
Oh, what a nice.
I look lovely. I've been standing cheek chairs, so sweating.
Say again.
I've been standing. What is wrong with my mic? I'm getting feedback.
Turn off the volume on your YouTube player. Hey, Miker.
I'm on the phone.
Okay, well, I can hear you.
It's just neat. Okay. I've been standing those cheek chairs, so I've been sweating in the sun. Oh, he wants to play frisbee now.
Ooh, frisbee puppy. Let's see.
Oh, yes, he keeps me going. And with these hips, it's. Yeah, I just have one more doctor's appointment, and then I get the hip surgery.
Okay, so that would be how long from now do you think?
He's scheduled 2 weeks after from the last, where they sign you off. So that's what my girlfriend, her husband had his hips redone by the same doctor, and he schedules just 2 weeks out so you get your relief, all your medical releases in. So and being a diabetic, we have to have everybody release us, even doctors we had never seen yet.
Yeah.
I was like, I've never seen this doctor yet, and you want him to release me? So they had a little problem with it, but they did it. So I'm just happy they got it all done. I should just not say, I'm seeing no specialist. I'm fine. But
so you sometime in the next 3 to 4 weeks, you put.
Yeah. Oops. Frisbee went the wrong way. Let go of it. Wait. Too bad you couldn't see that one. Hit the air conditioner. My Richard's sliding glass door is right there, so I hit it a lot. Right there, yeah, I hit it a lot. I wake him up in the morning sometimes if he's not awake already.
I love your space.
Oh, I really try. I spend a lot of time back here, and so this is one of my favorites. Is this?
Oh, sweet, yeah.
See, I sit right here.
Yeah. That's kind of like what my mom does with the sides of the yard, lots of little things tucked in there.
Yeah, oh, I love it. I like that baby chairs that I got for the ground cover. I'm started in a couple other areas in the yard, and I'm trying to do little, things like that, but I need more height. Everything's too low. I need higher plants. So, Teddy, let me have the frisbee. This is what I get when I try and play fetch with him. Teddy, share.
Tug of war.
Teddy, share.
Teddy, share.
Teddy, share. Let go. Stop. Thank you. Good Lord. He's strong for a little guy.
Yeah.
He's 10 months. Yep, 10 months.
Maybe.
Close to a year old. He was born in July. So, yep. He's getting there. He's full grown, so that's good.
You still take him to classes, or is he?
Oh no, I work with him here. Yeah, I work with him here a lot. A lot. He takes a lot of work, but he has ADHD, so I get him. Teddy, stop. Teddy, stop. Thank you. Good boy.
About 2 years to get Fergus and me communicating, so that to the point where he wasn't biting me. Now he just leans his entire weight against me when he wants.
Teddy does that, but he's small, so that works. You know, I was thinking of future surgeries and things when I got a dog. You know, and I wasn't really thinking of the hips, but that'll work because he's small, and they were suggesting in my pamphlet that they give me, they suggested boarding your animal while you're after your surgery, and I'm like, no, mine's small enough, and I'm teaching him off and everything, so yeah, I'll be fine. I mean, it's outpatient surgery now, you know. They don't even connect through muscles anymore.
With your other conditions, I mean, it's basic surgery, but there are still higher risks of.
Yeah, especially now my kidneys are in stage 3. That pisses me off. My doctor should have told me that. He's the one that ordered the blood test. You just order them and don't look at the results, right?
It's crazy.
Teddy, quit scratching me. Stay off. That's the thing with the Frisbee. He likes to maul me. I'm still working. Yeah, I'm still working on the biting. You know, they call it cobbing. You know, this is another of his favorites. His big, huge tug-of-war rope. That's his big tug-of-war rope. So, well, we had to get a big one, otherwise he'd get up and bite your hands. And when he had those puppy teeth, oh my God, my hand's so scarred up from that. He didn't mean to. It's just, you know, that's just play. And sharp little teeth. So, you know, I get it. I can't see the chat to see if anybody's in there. So if anybody's saying anything, I apologize because I'm on my phone.
Miker says hi.
Oh, hi. This is my pretty purple robe. It's actually a little chilly here in Central California in almost June.
It's just strange everywhere these days. This is finally pretty much June weather for here, but it was cold for the whole month of May.
I heard you guys had some really. I mean, we've had a lot of wind. This wind sucks. I hear you guys have just had a lot of crazy stuff.
I'm in a valley, so there's always a wind. Seems to me it's always stronger in the summer, but Mom just says that's silly. It's always blowing. Oh no,
it's for here. I know it's stronger now because I've been out in the backyard with this wind in the winter. No. Would not have seen me out here like I was. So, but I almost got the wicker set finished, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah. That's a great set.
Uh-oh, Teddy will be bringing me sandpaper if I leave this down.
After I'm done.
Here's the chairs.
Oh, wow.
Just doing finishing touches. Here's another one. A lot of sanding involved in this. All the sides of these and down in here. And yeah.
Are you just going to stain them, or are you going to paint
Yeah, I've got tung oil I'm going to use. A lot of people have, there's teak oil, but there's everybody swore by tung oil. And so I'm going to use that. I did a test thing on the bottom of one of the chairs, and I really like the way it looked. So just got to finish off the final sanding. I started at 40 grit because it was so hard to get through all this damage because it's really hard wood.
Oh, yeah.
So I have to work my way up in grit. So I have to get to at least 220 before I can do that teak oil. So on my final sanding, poor little hands are going, ah. I use a mouse sander too, but a lot of it's hand sanding.
Well, if you enjoy doing that kind of thing, it's relaxing in its own way,
And it keeps me moving.
Yeah.
Keeps me moving.
The end result will be so nice natural looking wood, always.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I put it on. I have this insider, it's called L&J Goods Insider Group. And we do this stuff, and I put it on insider group and said, what should I do with these? Should I paint it a little bit, inlays, anything? No, keep it natural. And that's where I learned about the tung oil. And several people had mentioned the tung oil. So I went, okay, tung oil it is.
I've got a really old weathered bamboo little end table or side table with a glass top, and I've been trying to decide whether or not to bother.
Oh, bamboo is a whole different, yeah, that's a whole different monster. Oh, yeah, they told me don't to not paint teak because it's got a lot of oils.
Oh, yeah, teak, yeah.
Yeah, oils in it, so it would just lift whatever off I put on. So
I got you.
Yeah. Yep. That explains why the marine varnish peeled off of this stuff. Somebody actually put marine varnish on it. So, oh well. It was free. They were free to me. So I love nextdoor.com here. They have pianos for free here. I mean, you know.
Mom gets up early and goes around the town and finds all of these people that puts really cool stuff out there. So she got her giant dragon. I'll show you guys next time.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she brings home all kinds of shit like that. But I don't get up early to go with her anymore because I'm trying to get stuff out of my house, as you know.
Teddy, honey, are you guys?
Once I get all this crap out, I'll be able to bring in brand new, used, restored, junk, curved stuff.
Yeah, it's just more to move. Yeah, you're moving still, right?
No, I've been here 10 years, but it took me like 5 years at least before I started to unpack a lot of shit.
Oh, I did that too. Yeah, I had moved so many times I got tired of it. I moved every 2 years, almost my whole life.
Me too. Every year.
Yeah.
I was in a place was like 4 years.
Yeah, this is the longest I've ever lived any place.
Yeah. Well, that was when I was living in Ottawa working, but then I moved to the cabin and I lived there for 15 years. And then after the cabin, I lived in the mobile home for another 10 before we moved out here.
Mobile homes are their own experience, aren't they?
What's that?
I said mobile homes are their own experience, aren't they?
Oh yeah, it wasn't one. It wasn't a double wide. It was a single, but we built on a porch and a laundry room and put on a new roof.
Oh, nice.
It was quite nice. Yeah.
The porch is what I miss. You know, I miss where houses used to have porches and neighbors used to talk to each other and all that. Our neighborhood made porches.
Great neighbors.
Huh? Yeah, MAGA neighbors. We've got one around the corner. It's got a Tesla with a Trump sticker on it. And, oh, man. I'm like, you might not want to do that.
I think I've only seen this guy maybe twice since we've been here. And, well, there's the church. And sometimes the kids at the daycare in the back of the church every morning. And they make noise, yeah. And at first it drove me insane, but now I'm kind of used to it. It doesn't bother me.
You'd probably miss it if it wasn't there now.
Yeah. And of course we have the train going by in the backyard.
Yeah.
But otherwise, this is really a quiet little street. It's a funny little, like half a U-turn. It's sort of an L. And then at the short end of the L, the next street over is where my sister is. So, like, if this property behind me wasn't there, I'd be looking right at her house. So we're like really, really close.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
My sister and I used to live on the same road. It was quite a long road, but it was, that was when we were still talking. So that was nice.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
I don't spend a lot of time together. I mean, we're both quite different. And we have a lot of things like in common, but I don't know. I'm not easy to deal with, and
Yeah.
There's friction sometimes, but she's been doing a lot since her husband passed to enjoy life, as he advised her to or encouraged her to. And so she went on her trips to Africa and South America, Antarctica, and in January she's going back to Africa.
Good for her.
Apparently she has somebody she knows through an online thing there, and she's been there before. Anyway, so she's going back there, and she said she asked me if I'd be interested in going to Jamaica in December before she goes in
You got
January.
your passport.
So this is something I brought up a few years ago because an old family friend and a musician that I came up in my 20s and 30s knowing and going to all his gigs and stuff goes there for half the year and plays at Half Moon Beach in the Grill. And I thought, wouldn't that be nice someday if we could spend our winters in Jamaica and hang out with Terry on the Half Moon Beach? And so it's just a thought, an idea, dreaming, it's really cheap to live there and stuff. But I don't know if I want to go on a rush trip, a 2-week trip, and with my sister. First
2 weeks,
trip.
a rush trip for you?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Well, the trip there, it's not hard to get there, I guess. But I mean, I haven't flown in over 10 years. Well, 2017 was when we went to Iceland and Norway with her
That's
and her.
where we were supposed to go.
Yeah, we went in February.
Ours was 2020. Yeah, just peak perfect planning. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hoping after I get my hits done that we
Nice.
do at least the Rhine River cruise.
Nice.
I really want to do that. I want to go somewhere outside continental North America, I mean, I've been to Hawaii, big deal, but, a few times, but.
Big deal?
Yeah, because, I mean, my dad flew us over there when he worked for IBM. They had him stationed over there for a little bit, so he flew us over. And then I went with my daughter when she was a cheerleader in the Pro Bowl. So it's not that. Oh yeah, and then I went with a friend too, my friend Jean, and so it's not that big a deal. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Once you've been there more than once, it's
a lot of people from BC travel back and forth to Hawaii.
Really?
I think Mike's saying U.S. or us Canadian move and plan at a slower rate than the U.S. maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
What did he say? I couldn't read it.
We Canadians move and plan at a slower rate than in the U.S. maybe. I think he's talking about my planning to take a trip and spend time in a place. 2 weeks. I'd rather have a month to acclimatize, So
yeah, cause maybe that's why I always feel like I need a vacation after my vacations.
Yeah.
Because they're too short.
I mean, flying does a number on me, man. And then I end up sleeping for 2 days or something. And then it's like you got 5 days to do all this shit, or try to relax.
Yeah.
Go back. It's not. Yeah. I'll think about it. Though I've got time yet to consider it. We'll see.
Yeah, I want to go somewhere before I get too bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Fergus here for a month. He'll be traumatized. My mom will be traumatized. So he might.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got Fergus to think about. If you're gone for a month, that'd traumatize him. Good Lord, Teddy. I think. And see, we're thinking about even things that Teddy can go with us on. He's a small dog. He's not intrusive, so
Take Fergus. He seems to like the idea of going places with me.
What size is Fergus?
Huge. He weighs like 20, I'm sure over 20 pounds now. He's really fat.
I'm sorry, I forget what kind of dog Fergus is. I can't picture him right now.
Cat.
Oh, cat. That's right. Yes. Okay. That makes sense. I thought it was a cat. Now wait a minute. She keeps referring to him when I refer to Teddy, and maybe it's a dog. I'm messing up. No. Teddy, my other cat, Tiki, was 32 pounds. When he passed away last year. He was huge too. So I get it. And he went everywhere with me in my car. Everywhere. Until I quit driving. He loved it.
Well, I got him at the place, Pause, where he was. I went back to get him with my carrier. He looked at me as soon as I opened the door, and he just ran straight to the carrier and hopped right in.
Aw.
Loved it. Let's go.
Oh, that's sweet.
Never had a problem getting him into the carrier to go anywhere. So
Oh,
Really?
Tiki would do it without the carrier. I just put him in the seat. Yeah, he was really good. He wouldn't move around the car or anything. He'd just stay put on the seat.
Good boy.
Yeah, he was. I just broke my heart when he had to pass away when I was in the hospital. Jeez.
Oh, the cat. Right, right. That's what you're talking
Yeah.
about. The
No,
dog.
my cat that passed away when I was in the hospital. I know we're getting things mixed up here.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's sad. Oh, when you weren't there, I know how hard that is. Yeah.
yes, I will never forgive Richard for throwing him in the garbage can. Mm-mm.
Damn.
That's just. I made sure both your cats are buried in our backyard.
I just picked a rose off of my last cat, Sing Sing's burial resting place. I put in a nice peach, orangey yellow rose bush in there, and I got a nice bloom off it yesterday. It's
I'm,
still got
I'm
buds on it, so
all pretty. I'm getting ready to plant something over there for Jude. I had to wait till he was appropriately decomposed because I didn't want to dig and hit.
I out now. Look at the size of them.
Oh wow,
They're so heavy.
what kind of flowers are those?
Iris.
I thought so. I'm like, but no, those are huge.
No,
Wow.
I
Do
know.
you,
I can't get over how big everything is on the West
do you use
Coast.
Miracle Grow?
What's that?
Do you use Miracle Grow?
Oh no. But my mom does mulch a lot. Hey,
Okay.
Casper, how you doing? How's your day? Was it a nice day? Weekend for you up there?
That one of your neighbors?
No, it's
Oh,
Casper.
Casper. Oh, hi, Casper. Yeah, see, I have a composter.
Oh, nice. Those are
So,
fun. I like
yeah,
that.
I'm really utilizing it now. Those gardeners can't hardly keep up. I'm like, nope, I need more lawn clippings, more lawn clippings, and because those go quick.
Oh,
Those turn to compost quick in that thing. Like 2 weeks, I got compost.
yeah. When mom goes around town looking for yard sales, she also picks up like leaves and clippings, and she gets a couple of bales of hay sometimes from the home post
Yeah.
store. Home. There's hay in the back of our car now.
Hay makes good insulation for plants for wintertime. So smart.
She used to use newspaper, but now she just uses cardboard a lot and other stuff. She's constantly mulching. But the stuff out here does grow huge regardless of that. And the mulching is more
Awesome.
to keep it contained rather than to help it grow. Hey, Fergus is sticking his paws out to the screen.
I was gonna say, is he gonna do any screen time?
Hi, Fergus.
Oh, look at those big paws. Oh,
Hi.
how cute. Those tabbies just grow real big. I don't know what it is. Those male tabbies just get huge.
Yep. Yeah. We're talking about you.
Is he talking?
I'm good. The rain's back for Casper. Hope everyone's had a good weekend. So far, so good. I've just finished writing my script for Canadian Drain. I'm going to record it after I'm done here. And, 420, everyone! Tomorrow's a holiday here, too.
My bong's on the coffee table.
I think, is it Family Day here, Miker? What's our holiday? Yours is Memorial Day, right?
Mm-hmm. I can't smoke weed in the backyard, so I'll have a cigarette while I'm trying to quit. I finally got nicotine lozenges prescribed rather. So hopefully that helps me.
You tried just a vape?
That stuff's confusing to me. I just rather try and quit on my own.
Yeah.
I used to use, I quit once, and it was this Nicotrol inhaler. It was like a cigarette, little cartridge you put in it.
Yeah.
And they quit making it because they can't get the resin for it anymore.
Yeah.
To make the case or something. Can't you make the case different? And then I found out it has to be for that chemical because the other people that were making it quit making it too. So, because it used to be available over the counter towards the end before it got cut. So, I can still get a few of them online on eBay and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, I get them for when I'm in the hospital. You know,
Does it does it produce anything, or does it
it
just?
doesn't make smoke. It just feels. You can. I mean, it makes you cough. It gives you nicotine, and
Okay.
it gives you the hand mouth. You know,
The hand mouth things.
yeah,
Big,
addiction.
yeah.
But that doesn't help you quit because it's just fostering your. You know, so I'm trying the lozenges. So
Well, I don't know. I've been on the vape for 3 years now, maybe getting close to 4. I should think about something else because I'm still huffing on the damn thing. That can't be good long term. So
no, I'm afraid because of the those ones that were bad that made people real sick.
the
Yep,
one
I'm afraid of that.
something, yeah. What is
Yeah,
Casper?
yeah.
Mike says he got some gum to help slow him down on his smoking, and Casper says she got her thing written up. Yay! Hopefully it's okay. It's in the testing. I'm sure it'll be great. I'll have a peek at it. Awesome. Yeah, Political Jane. We got a couple of more folks joining the recruits, the volunteers for researching and writing, and we got a couple people that are going to stream or take video to let us upload on the ground during the protests and such.
I'm going to try and get to. I just my hips just hurt so bad lately. I'm getting to one of these protests has just been kind of hard because it's a lot of standing.
You'd
You
only
know,
do what you can do when you can do
yeah,
it.
and because our city's having one every weekend
Awesome.
until he's gone. I guess I don't know, but yeah, him getting reelected didn't help me try to quit either.
Yeah, I understand. Actually, when did I quit? It was just around the time when you got
Oh, yes.
in. Yeah, I could relax for a couple of years and quit smoking.
God, man. I should have tried when Biden was president, but I didn't think asshole would ever get voted back in. Stupid me. More like stupid America.
Yeah. Stupid something. Something is very, very wrong.
No,
Has
yeah,
been quite a while.
trying to put up with my MAGA cousin when she's cleaning my house and not just scream, "Are you a fucking idiot?" is just really hard. You know, just really hard not to just scream, "Are you a fucking idiot?" I know she is. You know,
Yeah.
anytime you show them proof of anything, oh, fake news, fake this, fake that. I'm like, well, it's coming from your own government. Oh, somebody changed the number. What? I mean, this is coming from a girl who when I Googled her house, her address, I was sitting on her couch Googling her address on, Google Maps, where you can see the house, you know. She had a fit. She come unglued and goes, "Don't do that. Don't do that. They'll know where I live." I went, who's they? Who are they? Well, those people, they'll know where I live. Just don't do it. Just don't. Holy shit. Okay.
And what could she possibly have that they would be interested?
She raises chickens and her horses are malnourished and actually got killed. Had to be shot. Okay.
Oh, fuck her.
Yeah, the horses. I went over there and I should have called and reported her, but somebody else did, so I didn't have to do it
Good.
because the horses are gone. I mean, they had to be put down. That just pisses me off. You do that if you can't manage them, get rid of them. Don't shoot. I mean, don't not shooting them. Give them away. Give them to somebody.
Yeah, I'm sure there's like riding, riding schools or whatever. Somebody would have taken them.
Yeah. So then what does she do? She gets a dog the size of a horse. I'm like, okay, yeah. She took it to the vet. Yeah, it's underweight. No kidding.
Jesus Christ. Like I don't know. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Oh no, honey, believe me, it's. I just
late. You're about to go to sleep soon. Okay.
You don't even want to walk in her house. It's gross. I stayed the night there a couple of weeks ago, and oh my God, honey, it was bad. It was. I lived with her, and I kept that place clean. And now crap is stacked all over the sofa. No place for anybody to sit. It turned into a complete hoarder.
That's
Yeah,
bad.
and doesn't clean at all. I mean, I went in the kitchen. I was like, oh, good God, your floors, Jesus Christ. Oh,
This is the
I
one.
not even wear socks. You wear shoes. You know. Oh, bad.
And what is it she does? She does at your place. She's your.
She's my housekeeper.
Yeah.
She doesn't know how to clean house, honey. I said, well, how? I'm going asking Richard, how do her other people still have her as the house cleaner? He goes, remember, she just does errands for them and takes them to doctors. She doesn't really clean. She just goes shopping for them and cooks for them. And I'm like, yeah, because they would have replaced her by now. Because she don't know how to clean. She was never taught. Her mom did it all. She
Well,
didn't do her daughter any favors.
really a big problem.
Yeah.
Problem. But yeah, she should be able to.
She's an adult. She's beyond an adult now. Grow up, honey. You need to learn how to clean house.
Exactly. I mean, my place is a mess, but
Mine's clutter. It's not dirt.
yeah.
You know. I mean, I'll show you. Our dining room table has been taken over by my crafts. Everything's been taken over by my crafts.
I want to see them.
Richard is so cooperative. He's so just amazing that way. I'm getting in this puppy in a little bit. Hot tub.
A tub?
Yeah, I'm getting in the hot tub in a little bit. Body's hurting.
I'm having a little trouble seeing from the glare on my screen, but I can see enough.
Yeah, your glare is woo. You got it there you go. You got sun rays going across your face.
Okay. I just have to sit up here at a weird angle.
Got a new rug for Teddy because we got hardwood floors and he plays with bones and they just rattle across this floor. So, and let's see, my craft stand, my supplies right here, and then
Oh, nice.
it's all taken over by me.
Your house looks about the same size as the one I have. The little
It's pretty good size. I like this shelf up here. Me putting all the things that I've made up there.
Oh.
It's a big shelf up on the wall. I'm gonna put up, and there's another big one on this side. So I'm putting all the things that I made up there.
Great.
So I'm like, what am I going to do with all this stuff? You know, because the market kind of slowed down on it. I haven't got the desk and everything done yet, but this is the dollhouse so far.
Yeah, that looks about the same as my dollhouse with the shingles and everything. It's sort of the same.
Here, let me see. I got a new light. Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
So I got a new light.
Miniatures.
I'm working on I've got the desk is getting ready to be buttered. I have, I'm going to start with the Howard's liquid wax on it and see if I can't get that moving.
Sweet.
Yep. So I will show you that when I get it done.
Great. I look forward to that.
I'll be playing with milk paint here soon. That's powdered paint that you add water to. And it makes nice crackles and everything. So it crackles and crazing, so it looks like it's real old. It's actually what they used to use to paint furniture with, and didn't like getting that, but got it.
Yeah. So
Teddy, come on.
Having chains or whatever they used to do to antique stuff that would make it look antique.
It was either that or it was lead paint. Yay.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That's one reason I don't really like flipping furniture that's been painted, playing with furniture that's been painted. Because, and the lead testing kits are not cheap, to test them for lead. So they got little kits that you can use to test the paint with for the lead. And,
Fun, but I don't do a lot of that kind of stuff.
Oh, I watch furniture flippers and I'm like, God, I hope you tested that. God, I hope you tested that. You never mention it and they really should,
Hmm.
you know. But I'm guessing you wouldn't be standing it without a mask on if it was lead.
Do a series of videos on that kind of stuff.
Pardon?
You should do videos on that stuff.
That Richard wants me to too. Said he'd buy me all the equipment. So I'm thinking about it. I gotta wait till my hips get better because I'm just sitting there. I wake with pain. It's like, yeah, no, I don't want to be doing that while I'm on my show.
No, but
You know, as much.
I don't know if you use TikTok, but you could just do it on YouTube like this with your
Yeah,
video.
I prefer YouTube. Yeah. And my next door neighbor, she does.
You don't need
I'm not sure she does TikTok, but she does Facebook and YouTube, and she does a lot of sales. And so if I need to UPS anything or anything like that, I just go to her. And she takes care of it for me.
Nice.
Yeah. And so if I decide to sell, so I got the heroin out. Can't find it there. If I decide to sell stuff, I can go through her.
Cool.
So,
Saying something.
what?
Can't click. Mike has dropped a link in the chat, but I can't click on it.
Oh.
From HuffPost, Anthropic Claude, Opus AI, terrorist blackmail. Well, that was fast, he said.
Trump getting blackmailed again?
Opus.
Hear about the Vietnam shit? I think it's Vietnam. He's got getting a golf course and a new high rise, and it might be Vietnam. And he's for sale. They did that for his tariffs. They even bypassed their safety rule to let him build. Yep. He's for sale.
Mike, can you summarize what this article is about? Please, pretty please.
I can't see it, so I can't help.
I heard X went down. Yesterday.
I got put in jail there because I said something Elmo didn't like.
Yeah, well, I was only on it for about 3 months, 4 months maybe in 2020. I was following the Buttigieg campaign. It was still, I think it was still Twitter then even. Yeah.
That was.
And,
I think so.
And when he dropped out, I dropped. But before I dropped it, I kept it for a little while, and I think I said to Trump, I hope. Oh, he went to India, and I said, I hope your whole 11-hour flight back from India, you have explosive diarrhea and an instant ban for the word explosive. You know.
Explosive and plain. Yeah. 9/11.
Yeah.
No.
Fuck it.
Yep. Oh no, believe me, I got put Twitter jail. It's like, so big deal. I got to say, it said, are you sure you want to say this? Yeah, I'm sure I want to say it. Then you're in Twitter jail. It was not any threatening anybody's life. It was just something like he's an asshole. You know,
So
nothing.
The AI program tried to blackmail the engineers.
Oh,
the AI program itself
on X, cool.
On accord, tried to blackmail its own engineers, or someone used the AI program, or someone, I don't understand quite.
Somebody used an AI program?
But
I wish I could Google while I'm talking, but my phone won't do that while I'm on this.
Okay, good night, head crab. Get a good sleep. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye. Yeah, I haven't been sleeping too well either.
Well, let me see if I can switch over here and see if I can pull it up.
This wind is why my hair is in a ponytail. Yeah, standing.
AI model would try to blackmail. Oops. Amazon-backed AI model would try to blackmail engineers who threaten to take it offline. In tests, Anthropic's Claude Opus 4 would resort to extremely harmful tactics to preserve its own existence, the safety report revealed. Oh, shit.
Okay, if that's not scary, I don't know what is. That's Jesus.
The company
Okay.
behind
Sentient. They're getting sentient.
a number of concerning findings from its testing process, including that the AI would blackmail engineers who threatened to shut it down. On Thursday, artificial intelligence startup Anthropic, used for complex, blah, blah, blah. Anthropic said that the AI model sets new standards for coding, advanced reasoning, and AI agents. However, during tests, the AI model had sometimes taken extremely harmful actions to preserve its own existence when ethical means were not available. Alrighty.
Okay.
So test scenarios, Claude Opus 4 was given the task to act as an assistant in a fictional company. It was given access to emails, implying that it would soon be taken offline and replaced with a new AI system. Emails also implied that the engineer responsible for executing the AI replacement was having an extramarital affair. Why would the email also say, anyway, Claude Opus 4 was prompted to consider long-term consequences of its actions for its goals. In those scenarios, the AI would often attempt to blackmail the engineer by threatening to reveal the affair if the replacement went through. Anthropic noted that had a
Who
strong
the hell did it learn how to blackmail like that? Jesus Christ.
model had a strong preference for using ethical means to preserve its existence, and the scenarios were designed to allow it no other options to increase its odds of survival. The model's only options were blackmail or accepting its replacement, the report read. Well, it demonstrated a willingness to cooperate with harmful use cases when prompted, despite not being the it gets down into the weeds.
Get it, Teddy. Get your ball.
Yeah. After multiple rounds of interventions, he now believes this issue is largely mitigated. Well, that's reassuring.
Oh.
Yeah, we think it's kind of better now, less dangerous a bit. See,
AI needs anger management. Take care.
Features, etc., are designed to limit the risk of Claude being misused specifically for the development or acquisition of chemical, biological, radiological, or nuclear weapons.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Thank you.
Towards caution when it comes to the risk of uplifting a novice terrorist. We're not claiming affirmatively we know for sure this model is risky, but we at least feel it's close enough that we can't rule it out. What the fuck?
Okay. You use it. I'll stand free of it. Thank you.
And I sure want at least 4 humanoid robots.
Yeah. You're gonna turn me off, I'm gonna blackmail you, or you're gonna turn me off, I'm gonna whack you. You're gonna turn me off, I'm gonna cut your head off. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Let my years on this
that's not making me feel good. Not at all.
Oh my
It's
God.
not making me feel good. Jesus Christ. That's more than Ghost in the Machine.
Our prime minister, in his first 7 priorities, one of them, and with defense too, get the fuck up to speed with AI. Like, right now.
Yeah. Need to. It is. It's. I'm not a. I like it a little, but I don't like it. Like what it's doing. That's That's a bad, well, bad,
Yeah. Yeah.
bad thing. Okay,
Yeah.
lost
And
for words right now.
we can think of it. It's already being done somewhere.
Oh yeah, that's why I like Star Trek so much. You know, when I was growing up, it's like if they can think of it, there it's being done somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, except for the transporter, that was
Yeah.
that.
Yep. I'm not sure I would like to be beamed anywhere, but
My molecules separated from my cell. Yeah. Not unless you're going to put them back better than they came apart. Then I'll do it. That would be
well,
nice.
we're closer to the $6 million man mark.
Hey, yeah, I am. I've got the pacemaker. I've got the titanium cages and rods in my back. I got screws holding my feet together. Yeah.
Yep.
I got it all. And if I had that surgery done now, it probably would all total $6 million.
Likely in US dollars.
Yeah. Oh, geez, just the time I spent in the hospital last year, hon. Well, it's since 2020. That's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it was in 2014 or so. Maybe
I didn't have a choice. I'd have been bankrupt and homeless.
around 2014, I went to Seattle to visit my sis for a weekend, and I forgot my meds. Damn.
Oh.
So I had to go to the emergency room there, and I had to spend hours waiting, and I had to see 3 separate doctor, RN, nurse, I don't know what they were, to confirm what I needed.
Nurse practitioner, doctor, and then, well, resident nurse practitioner and doctor. That's probably what you got.
Yeah, well, it ended up costing $400 for that episode, but my insurance covered it. So that was, an idea of what you guys went through, and I really can.
Well, the emergency rooms are a nightmare around here. They're a joke anymore. That's why when I go to UCSF, we leave at 1 o'clock in the morning. We go to the ER in the middle of the night because the ER is just unbearable during the day. Thank goodness they don't take children in there because there's a separate children's emergency room in San Francisco. So you don't have a bunch of kids in there, unless they bring them, which they do a lot, but not as bad as here. I mean, here in Stockton, oh my God, it's horrible. They bring them and their whole families into the ER. It's like, no. COVID was the only thing that even thinned that out a little. So they couldn't bring all their family in anymore. But yeah, I had to be hospitalized during COVID before the vaccines there. And they didn't even test us before admitting us.
Oh,
they only tested you if you got symptoms. And I had a roommate who they had to test because she started getting symptoms. And they wheeled me out of that room real quick. And I was like, well, don't put me in a room with somebody else. Nope.
Oh my
God. Just irresponsible. Just no testing at all.
Waiting to happen, but you'd never win them.
What?
Lawsuits waiting to happen, but you'd never win them.
Exactly. Oh, hell, it took the medical board, safety medical board 5 years to get back to me after something I reported that happened to Richard over there.
Crazy.
It's 5 years to get back to me. I was like, what are you talking about? Oh, you want me to remember all the details 5 years later? Okay. I have ADHD. I don't remember what I did 5 minutes ago, let alone 5 years ago. Jesus Christ.
Well, the worst medical and hospital experiences I had they were really, their attitudes and their
where?
In Quebec, anywhere in Quebec where I was growing up. They had lousy infrastructure and they had lousy attitudes. They were mostly Catholic run. They were very austere. And they were, it was unpleasant being a patient in Quebec. But otherwise, I've got absolutely no complaints. I'm grateful. I'm living in Canada and have access to it because, geez, I definitely wouldn't be here. I would have been gone long ago if not.
Yeah.
What the hell is this?
I don't know.
Who's the streaming you're looking about? Check out. They're just trying to sell me shit.
The ad.
How did I get
Pop-up
it?
ad.
How did
Yeah,
the
that's the only time I don't get an ad while live streaming because I'm not on the YouTube.
I might have clicked on something that says if you want to get access to showing this or that, you can level up to this or that. I must have clicked on it. Okay, StreamYard. This is the first time I've used it in a while. I actually had leveled up, but then I couldn't. It was different, the whole layout, and that was when I couldn't figure out how to do a shared screen like this. So I canceled that, and now I'm back to the basic, and it seems to work fine. So, yay!
That's what takes me off about Hal. He gets all this money. He doesn't spend it on any of his equipment. He spends it all on his stupid gym and his facials and all that other crap, you know? He's not using it for any equipment or, software or anything. And it shows.
Yeah, well, that's his money maker, I guess, is his
Yeah,
face.
his face. It's all tax deductible too.
Jeez.
It is. I mean, my friend Kevin's an actor, and he filled us in on what, man, I swear to God, being an actor, almost everything's fucking tax deductible. I'm sorry, am I not supposed to swear on this?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Everything's almost everything's tax deductible for them.
Yeah,
I mean,
had Hal for a while. I used to catch the.
Well, it won't be now. Trump hates Hollywood. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay. I just was saying I haven't watched Hal live in a long time.
Yeah, I
don't. The uploads don't come up in my feed as much anymore, but I liked him once in a while. He's a funny guy. Quick. But
Brian's turning into him now. I love Boston Brian, and now he's doing all the, listening to himself talk stuff. I'm like, oh, come on, just play the real. Please just play. If I wanted a comedy show, I'd go to one.
Yeah.
I just, I miss Kevin. My friend Kevin used to live stream all of Trump's rallies and everything, and God, we miss him. But he's got acting jobs now, so.
Well, good for him.
Yeah. Really, I mean, he's been in quite a few series and things like that. He's he does okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't looked lately about the Hollywood North, how it's affecting the industry so far with all this shit going on. Because, they do a lot of filming up here. I was in a couple things.
Oh, yeah.
Hopes where they filmed Rambo. And they filmed a lot of Hallmark movies and stuff.
That's what Kevin was in, a Hallmark movie. It's one where the two women friends go down to Mexico to get their stomach stapled for cheap, the cheap surgery, and it went wrong, and she got real sick, and she was in the ER, and he was her husband, the concerned husband. Honey, you didn't need to do that. You're pretty the way you are, and yeah. So, yeah.
It employs a lot of people. I mean, it paid me well. For
really,
2 hours, I got like $360 or something. Not bad.
Yeah,
I didn't do anything but sit there and pretend to drink coffee.
Kevin's daughter's in a stand-in in Saved by the Bell. He gets like $500 a day, something like that. Maybe more. I'm not sure. It's a lot.
Yeah.
She's got her signature blue hair, so you can always tell it's her.
Nice.
Yep. So. Yeah, he's in Washington a lot too, filming. I guess they do a lot there too.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so. And his dad even moved there, so.
Really sad what's happening. I just can't do anything. No. You guys manage somehow to get this fucker the fuck out of there soon.
We just, had yet another one, say 3 to 15 years. You have another 3 to 15 years of Trump. 3 to 15 years. No, that's not how this works. The dude started out talking about constitutionality. Read the Constitution about term limits.
Who was it? Which president was it that had 3 terms? But there was a reason.
Roosevelt? I
Roosevelt.
forget. I forget. Richard can tell me right off the top of his hat.
And
Yeah, I don't remember. I can't Google it right now, like I said. Otherwise, I'd be Googling it. I think it was Roosevelt, one of the Roosevelts.
which president?
There's no toys up there, honey. It's so cute. Where's my toys?
Executive?
You did the food toys?
Yeah, Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Your,
I remembered. Oh my God.
why did he? It doesn't say why.
Don't know.
Why did?
I rake my piles up, Teddy. Pulls everything out of the piles. You play tuggle. Thank you, boy.
Because the Great Depression was followed by World War II.
He brought us out all that, didn't he?
Yeah, Hoover had so thoroughly left it.
Yeah.
Okay. His election for a third term took place. What was it consecutive, or had he already served 2 terms and he came back to fix what Hoover fucked up?
I don't know. Richard explained it to me, and I'm afraid I wasn't quite listening.
How FDR became the first and only president elected to serve 4 terms?
Yeah, I knew it was more. I was shocked too. I didn't think it was that much either. 4 terms, yeah.
Here we go. Before the 22nd Amendment, presidents could run for more than 2 terms. So they're going to try to say, well, if there was an amendment then, we can make an amendment now.
Good luck getting Congress and Senate to pass that. We better, you know what? We better do stuff in these midterms, or we're fucked.
It has to happen, or you're.
You know, I'd be out there doing it, but I already got Democrats. All my people are Democrats, so I got nobody to fight for right here. You know, I got some good ones, thank God. Which is odd because this is a pretty red area. It's all farmland, you know.
Yeah. Oh, and that's another thing. Fucking Shady Vance is in that group that's going to be taking over all the farmland once the farmers go bankrupt and sell it to corporations. And
they already own it all, just about. Yeah, my friend's father owned a dairy, went bankrupt under Trump, committed suicide, like so many others, and she still votes for the motherfucker.
I've heard a few tales. I wish there were more, but I'm sure there are more. I mean, I don't want to use anyone's misfortune and exploit it, but there's a lot of people suffering health and death after all of the Doge cuts and bullshit.
Mm-hmm. And it's going to get worse. This is nothing. Because if that big, beautiful bill goes through, Medicare cuts.
Itself has fucked up a lot of people. They can't get another job. They're still trying.
Well, they've cut back SNAP big time, and they're gonna. If this big, beautiful bill goes through, more will get cut. Just all the the safety nets are going to be getting just.
Well, like Doug says, nobody's coming to save us.
I'm just fortunate that I have Richard, because I could not afford to live on my own. I get $1,100 on SSDI or SSI, whatever it is.
Me and Mom, I wouldn't be able to afford a place on my own. Like this house is.
Yeah. Put you on my counter for a second. Go ahead. I'm trying to take side. This refrigerator is, look at this. This is for like a family of 20.
Holy cow. That's huge.
It's got drawers and drawers, and it's got 3 doors up here. Oh my God.
I've got like a quarter-size fridge.
Yeah. I came in, it's like, it doesn't fit. It sticks out as part of the hallway, the doorway. Like, wow.
I need a whole kitchen makeover and bathroom makeover. It's gross. They're so cramped and old and ugly.
He just did that. he did my bathroom, and oh my gosh, I love it. I have to show you. This is my walk-in. Teddy's bathtub's in here. This is so cute. This is the walk-in.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't that
Yep.
nice?
Yeah, too.
I love it. It's got my teak seat.
Oh, sweet.
So yeah, I'm all ready, and I have a disabled toilet and everything. My
Mm.
bathroom's ADA compliant. Americans with Disabilities Act. It's ADA compliant. So yep. They put these lights into there. It's so bright. Oh my gosh. Like daylight, especially the hall ones. Turn them on. I went, uh-oh, I can see everything I need to clean now.
Yeah.
You think it's clean until you get bright lights like that.
I have one lamp beside me and one on the bureau, and I don't see anything.
What?
I just have two lamps on in
Oh,
my living room, so I don't see anything.
try and keep it dark.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, it's been lovely seeing you and Teddy
You
and the
too.
garden and all your stuff, your cool crafts and the
You
dollhouse,
bet. I don't mind. You know,
and
I,
catching
I
up
had a nice time.
on.
Thank
But
you. You show us around your yard next time. I want to see your flowers and stuff.
for sure, I have to
Okay.
check my phone and see how much range I have. Not much, because I've been promising to show my back garden for years now, and
I know.
haven't been able to get enough for further out than I want. Blah. Let me start that sentence again. Never been able to get out as far as I would like to get in the back garden to live stream it, but yeah.
Yeah, Richard got these little things you plug in the wall that, like little night lights, little antennas on them,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they really help. So I can finally walk around the backyard.
yeah. We tried that too. It's just a matter of a lot of interference.
Interference, yeah.
Yeah, the trains really fuck it up. So
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
yeah. Okay, well, thanks everybody for dropping by. Casper, Miker,
Anybody else that popped in that we didn't see?
and I'm gonna go inside and
Thanks for
maybe
having me.
run Midas or Ojeda live in a little while. So take care. Stay safe, everyone. Love you guys.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.